My favorite portion is predictions. And I thought about asking Tyler Denning to join us in Lawrence's absence, like he did a few weeks ago. But Tyler picked correctly in predictions for Lawrence. And so his lead is even further ahead of me. So that's why I did not invite Tyler back. I hope you're okay with that.
Yeah, no,
A little
I
harsh,
completely agree
but
with that.
self-serving.
I think let's use this opportunity without Lawrence to just completely ruin the integrity of the whole thing.
Should we? I'm okay with that. I'm good with
Yeah,
that at
I
this
mean,
point.
maybe we can message him and ask him what his predictions might be, and then we can make an executive decision next week.
Mhm.
If he gets them wrong, let's allow them. If he gets them right, let's lose the message somewhere and say we never got it. How's that?
Perfect. That sounds great because
All of our listeners are in on the conspiracy as well, which is
they
great.
are. Yeah. You've witnessed a crime. Okay. So don't
Yeah,
report it at
an
this
absolute
point.
crime, absolute crime.
You're
Please don't tell
accomplices
Lawrence Edmondson.
at this point.
Luckily, Lawrence doesn't use Twitter very much, so I don't know if anyone's going to be able to tell him.
I thought about messaging him, but I knew he was mid-flight to see if he could just get me his picks in time. But then I was like, you know what? I don't even want your picks because right now Lawrence leads the group. He with 40 points. You get 3 points if you project the first place winner, 2 points for P2, and then 1 point for P3. So last week, 2 weeks ago, Tyler picked for Lawrence for Max to win. Did we not pick Max to win?
I
remember.
No, everybody did. Everybody, that was the
Everyone
only
picked Max.
points
And I'm
awarded.
still that far
Everybody
behind,
messed up
Zach?
second and third. Yeah, you're hanging
Yeah,
right
no
in
one-
there. You know, there's still 6 races left. You can
I was
make it
going to
up.
say I didn't think Tyler got. I think Tyler got one of the McLarens, but he got it in the wrong place. He put a McLaren third, I thought, but still, he was closer than any of us were to getting it right, which is telling considering he was a stand-in. So, Katie, we're under quite a bit of pressure now.
Exactly. But I have learned I'm never listening to Lawrence's recommendations on who's going to be good at what circuit. Okay, so Lawrence is at 40 points. You're at 38 points, so you're right behind him. And I am at 32 points. So bringing up the rear, but I'm okay with that. So I will let you choose first.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be boring and say Verstappen wins on Sunday. I think at this point, those are easy points in the bag.
Asterisk, does he win on Saturday or does he finish 6th or above?
Yeah.
Lock it up.
I think he wins the championship, but I'm going to say he doesn't win the sprint race. So if there's a bonus point there, I don't know whether he'll just play it a bit more casual. You know, there'll be people who are a bit more aggressive than him. But also that's taking it away from Max this year because one of the most impressive things he's done all season is he's still been super aggressive. Even when he's been a dominant guy, he has been patient like he was in Monza, but he also hasn't backed away for a moment.
Are you talking about fastest lap or?
Yeah, exactly. I was just thinking about it, and I was like, actually, no, this guy is still just completely on it. So
exactly.
So maybe if there's a half bonus point there, we'd completely mess up the championship if we did that. I'm going to say Max. I don't think Perez is gonna get it together. I'm going to say the same podium from Suzuka. I like that. So Max, Lando, Oscar. I'm going to stick with that. I think that, as we mentioned, McLaren in a good spot. Perez maybe will be 4th, but he just doesn't seem like he's going to string it all together, does he, at the moment?
Okay, I'm going to go balls to the wall because I already am far enough behind. I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch you guys unless I hit the trifecta multiple times. So I'm going to go Max to win. Yep. And I agree with you. He wins the championship on Saturday. And I am throwing the asterisk in since Lawrence isn't here. You know what? Missed the show, and this is what happened. To start throwing out points. Exactly.
Yeah.
Max to win. Then I'm going to go with Oscar Piastri to finish P2.
Oh, nice.
I know.
Okay. I like it.
And then I'm leaving Lando out in the cold, even though it's very hot in Qatar. And I'm going to put Carlos Sainz P3.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, he's been the performer of this kind of last month and a bit, I would say, hasn't he? So
I know, but as I do that, I'm like, why are you doing that? I'm hopeful.
I like it. Stick with it. And I always feel bad when I don't put Ferrari on the podium and I think like you, Katie, and I think like Lawrence as well. Deep down, we're all little Ferrari fans. And I think actually, if I'm not mistaken, early this year I had a run where whenever I said Ferrari wouldn't be on the podium, would be on the podium. They were on the podium. And then I stopped saying they would be on, and then I didn't say for Singapore, and then Sainz won. So I think whatever magic I had has rubbed off. But I feel like now it's gone the opposite way. If I don't put them on, maybe they do better.
All right. Well, then you just made me feel a little bit better about the situation. Thank you. So that's where we stand. I'll try to get Lawrence's so that we can keep some integrity on Unlapped here. But if they fall through the cracks, they fall through the cracks.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.